On our anniversary last week, my husband surprised me with these two Monster High dolls. It was surprising because in our area, we seem to be going through a Monster High doll drought. So to score these two fabulous dolls, even in their well-loved condition, it just made my day. Let's take a closer look at these ladies and assess what we got. This one is Mouscedes King from the Boo York series. She looks to be in good shape. Her hair is still in its original style, but obviously needs some help. Looks like she's wearing Elizabeth's Ghoul Fair dress, which, by the way, I love this dress. She is missing her tail. I don't know whose shoes these are, but they could be knockoffs. But pretty good. I think we can do a lot with Miss Mouscedes. Cleo Denial. This is my absolute favorite Monster High doll character. In fact, this particular Cleo, who's also from the Boo York series, might be my favorite Monster High doll of all. I know this because I have another one just like her who is in excellent condition and in all of her original clothes and accessories. Obviously, poor Cleo has had some rough days. There's a lot of ink on her face. That will take some work to get it off, but we'll give it our best shot. I believe this dress is from Spectra's Ghouls Night Out. I don't know whose shoes these are or if they're knockoffs either, but they're quite detailed, pretty cool. Looks like she's got a loose limb here, and I believe this is a replacement hand, but it doesn't look too bad. Oop, also a loose limb on this side too. Ah, there we go. Better. Obviously, her hair needs some help, and she is missing her gorgeous Egyptian goddess Isis headband. She is such a beautiful ancient Egyptian princess. So if you're new to Monster High dolls and you're wondering how I knew which dolls these are, I'll show you a great website I use to identify them. This website, mhcollector.com, is awesome for finding out who my new doll is. The Characters tab lists every single Monster High character in alphabetical order. It's extremely thorough, and I notice it's regularly updated, so if I didn't know who my doll was, I could scroll through the characters page until I saw similarities, and then explore that specific character's page. So let's go through how I identified my two new dolls. I recognize that my first doll is Cleo Denial, so now I'm looking for my particular Cleo. Sometimes clothes and shoes are the clearest identifiers, but in this case, I know my Cleo isn't wearing her original dress, and often I get them with no clothes at all. So my Cleo's current outfit won't help me here. Lip color and eye makeup are two really good identifiers. Also, hairstyle is sometimes helpful, even if the hair is a mess. In this case, my Cleo doesn't have bangs, so I can probably eliminate all the Cleos with bangs. But I'm going to double check some similar looking banged Cleos, just in case my Cleo's bangs are hidden in her messy hairline. Aha, here's Cleo without bangs. Same eye makeup, same-ish lip color, same blue highlights in her hair, yep. I have a 2015 Boo York Cleo Denial. Gorgeous. Another cool thing is that below the Cleo details, it links other characters in the series. And what do you know, that looks an awful lot like my mouse girl. I could just click on that from here and be taken straight to Mouscedes' page. But since I don't know anything about Mouscedes, I'm gonna double check the characters page to confirm there aren't other mouse girls that she could be. That's definitely my girl. And look at that, the 2015 Boo York series is the only Mouscedes made. Wow, what a rare find. Nice job, husband. So I hope this helps you identify any Monster High dolls that you find. I don't know who runs this site, but if MH Collector is watching this, 1,000 kudos to you. To wash doll clothes, I use about half a scoop of this powdered OxiClean type product from the dollar store. First, I dissolve it into mildly warm water, then I fill the rest of the bowl with cold water. That white thing is a color catcher. It helps keep the clothes from bleeding onto each other. If their shoes won't come off, just soak them in warm water for a bit, then they'll pop right off. Unless they have a special hairstyle that's in good shape and I'm not sure I could redo it, I always remove their hairbands. It's much easier to clean and style. Then I'm going to let Mouscedes soak in warm sudsy water while I focus on Cleo. First, I'm just giving Cleo's face a good cleaning with dish soap on a toothbrush. To remove the ink on Cleo's face, I'm going to try 3 different things. First, hairspray. Hey, it works on getting ballpoint ink off clothes, maybe it'll work on doll plastic. Nope, not a chance. Try again. Second, 100% pure acetone. Because this stuff eats through anything, I also want to make sure it's not going to damage Cleo's face, so I'm only going to test it on a tiny spot of ink first. And fail number 2. Try again. I've heard that benzoyl peroxide works for ink on dolls. However, most say it needs to be 10%, and I only have this Neutrogena stuff that's 2.5%. But I'm going to give it a try anyway. I'm avoiding her face paint as much as I can. I'm also not going to bother with the ink under her eye at this time because I first want to see if this is going to work at all. They say to cover her face with plastic wrap. Then let her sit out in the sun for a few hours. Full disclosure, I first tried using a hairdryer for a couple minutes and nothing happened. In the meantime, let's get back to Mouscedes. I wash her hair with a basic cheap shampoo. Putting my soapy hands to good use, I figured I'd wash and rinse the clothes. Notice the color catcher, it has a hint of pink. Nice to know it works. Also, they can be reused a couple times. Back to Mouscedes. I also use an inexpensive conditioner for her hair. At this point, if my doll's hair is particularly frizzy or still a mess, I'll soak their hair in near boiling water for a bit. It's called boil washing, and it helps to kind of reset the hair. Fortunately, Mouscedes' hair has come out quite nice already. I can't stand those little pokey things in their head from packaging or headpieces. I cut them out as carefully as I can. Nail clippers work too. Pantene combing cream works wonders for detangling and smoothing. I swear by it for my own hair too. I start with a wide tooth comb to get out tangles and knots. I'll eventually use a finer tooth comb for smoothing and styling. Be sure to support their head when combing. They have brittle necks. I keep all my spare Monster High clothes in this binder with binder pockets, and since they can share clothes, I keep Ever After High clothes in there too. As a secondhand collector, any clothes I get are secondhand, so they're kinda random. I'm looking to see if I have any Cleo or Mouscedes clothes. Sometimes I get lucky and find their exact outfit, but I'd be surprised if that happens today. Here's a dress for Cleo. I definitely have no Mouscedes clothes, so I'll just choose something I think will look cute on her. I keep Monster High shoes in this tub. Ooh, cool thing, while IDing my dolls, I realized the shoes that Cleo was wearing were in fact the original shoes for Mouscedes. Okay, Cleo has been in the sun for around 3 hours. Let's see if the benzoyl peroxide did anything. Oh my goodness, look at that. The stain on her cheek is still there, but much lighter. And that's with only the 2.5 benzoyl peroxide. I'm definitely doing that again. Can we just take a moment here to admire Cleo's stunning hair? I'm in love with this doll. We're back for a second application of the benzoyl peroxide, and this time I got a 10% formula. I'm now applying it to the eye stain area too, being very careful not to touch any of her eye paint. Okay, it's been another 3 or 4 hours outside. Let's see how it looks now. Very nice. Still there, but very faint. Such an improvement. In hindsight, maybe it would have been a more complete lift if I'd used a 10% benzoyl peroxide up front. All right, let's finish cleaning up Cleo. Cleo's hair is much more coarse than Mouscedes, so I'm applying a lot of combing cream. I also want to be very gentle combing through Cleo's gold strands. So, sir, with such a Monster High doll shortage in the community, how are you finding these dolls?
Well, when people are looking for dolls and they say, I got a guy, I'm that guy. You looking for Monster High dolls? I'm your guy. Care Bears? I'm your guy. You're looking for lunchboxes, matchboxes, Hot Wheels, Care Bears, My Little Pony, Troll Dolls, Cabbage Patch, Care Bears? I'm your guy. Monster High? Well, let's just say I know a guy who knows the guy and have cornered the market on the dolls. Monster High dolls. You looking for dolls? I know a guy.